Hi guys, I just quickly want to do Charlie's update. He's just woken up from his nap. His eyes have gone all wide then. Yeah, he's just sat here. Are you looking at yourself? See your double chin. I don't know why his eyes have gone like that, but yeah, he just woke up from his nap, so he'll be happy. Kai, on the other hand, is screaming his head off in his room. So he's meant to be going for a nap, but not happening. Kai still needs his naps. It's not like I'm trying to make him have a nap when he's not tired. He just, because I've taken the dummy off him during the day, he just decides he doesn't want it when he hasn't got that. But anyway, so yeah, Charlie is 4 months old now. He turned 4 months old on Saturday. I figured I should do an update, really. You watching TV? It looks like he's watching TV. I don't know if you can see that far, but it looks like he's watching TV. Yeah, anyway. What that? Yeah, so he's 4 months old, and his weight, he got weighed today, and he weighed 13 pounds 14 ounces, so he's nearly 14 pounds, which is a bit, I don't know, sometimes I think maybe there's, like, he's not gaining weight enough, because he's now dropped to the 25th percentile. He was at the 50th, and now he's dropped down. He hasn't lost any weight, he's still gaining, it's just he's gaining very slowly. Like, Kai was 14.5 pounds at this age. And obviously he was only 6'11" when he was born, but I mean, it's not really anything to worry about because he's not losing weight. It's just he's gaining weight slowly. But he has been ill. Like, these past 4 weeks, he has been ill quite often. He had his jabs and he was fine. And then after that, he had a cold and a cough because we all had it. Oh, my nose is really itchy. And then he had some stomach bug, which no one else had, I don't think. But he had like diarrhea for 4 days, and he was sick more often, and he wasn't sleeping, or he never sleeps anyway. But I need to switch hands. I've got an itchy nose. He's trying to look at himself on purpose. He loves looking at himself. Do you want it back? You can look at yourself. Here you go. Yeah, anyway. What was I saying? I always forget what I was talking about. Just looking at himself. Who's that? Is that you? You may not be sick. Yeah, he was not sleeping. Oh, I was speaking about his sleeping and him being ill, yeah. So since the only time he's actually slept like 11 hours was when he had his jabs, which is weird, and he hasn't done it ever since, and not even before that. He slept like 10 hours, 10, 11 hours, like a couple of nights when he was 9 weeks old, but then he hasn't since. Last night he was up twice, but I left him because that's what I need to do now. What is Kai's problem? Because I would go in, or obviously he's in the bedroom with me anyway, but at night time I would just straight away get up and put the dummy in because that's what he wants. But instead of leaving him first to settle himself, I would just do it straight away. Whereas last night I left him and then he settled himself. So that's what I've got to do now, which I've now realised. He just wants the dummy in and he can't self-soothe. So that's why I'm now leaving him to do it himself, which I was actually told to do by the health visitor anyway, as an idea to try and get him to sleep. What are you doing? Yeah, so that's that. Development-wise, he can roll over and he can laugh, he just chooses not to. He likes being on his tummy now, he actually loves it, but he just doesn't want to roll over, he's not really that interested. And he does laugh, but he doesn't do it that often. He's really tickly, so he will laugh when you tickle him. But he grabs everything. Oh, I think he wants his other hand. Here you go. Yeah, he grabs everything, and he's really into all his toys now. anything colourful he's like properly into. Before he wasn't that fussed about toys, obviously, but now he just loves them. He's now like grabbing at his toy. But he's just looking at me in the camera. Yeah, he loves, what was I saying, all of his toys now. And when he's on his playmat, he'll reach and grab for things as well. Not just grabbing them in general like he does now. He reaches for things as well. And he brings everything to his mouth. He always puts things in his mouth. What are you doing? He's looking at the camera. You see yourself? Is it you? And he loves looking at himself. Like, if you get a mirror, he will be squealing and smiling away at himself. It's really funny. What else is there to talk about? I think that's most things covered. He eats every 4 hours, which he has done for ages. He just doesn't want to eat earlier than that. Because Kai was on like 5 bottles a day, but Charlie only wants 4, and that's all he needs. If we've given him food early, he just won't eat it. So, you know, every 4 hours is fine for him. His bedtime routine is exactly the same. He normally has a bath around 8, and then he has his bottle and then bed. He's always in bed by 8:30, the latest. And like I said, he doesn't sleep. So that's not really, he hasn't got like a, you know, sleeping at night. He hasn't, it's not like I can say, oh, then he wakes up at this time or whatever, because he wakes up a lot. So, although last night, like I said, he only woke up twice, but, then we're usually up for the day around 7:40. Between 7:40 and 8 is when we're up for the day. So it's not too bad. What else? He's in size 3+/4 nappies. 4 are slightly big, but they fit him. You just have to do them tighter, whereas the 3+ fit him better. That's nappies. Clothing, he's in 0 to 3 and 3 to 6 and 2 to 4. In fact, all 0 to 3 is small for him, apart from some trousers, because some are still fit him, but for the most part, he's in 2 to 4 and 3 to 6. For that, what else? Trying to think what else. I haven't written anything down, so I'm trying to remember what else. I think that's most stuff covered, actually, what he does, and he's very vocal. He's been a lot more vocal than what Kai was, actually, at this age. He, like, talks all the time. You know, he'll squeal or he'll just be chatting away, but he does it all of the time. It's really funny. Is that you? He's really looking at himself. Who's that? He just loves looking at himself. What else? You can see that he's like scratched his face. When he gets angry and annoyed, he'll like scratch at his face, and then he managed to cut his face, which isn't very clever. His hair is so long now. The back of his head's still bald. It is growing back, but it's still a bit bald. What's wrong? Are you getting fed up? His hair has got like a slight ginger tint to it. I don't know if you can see on the camera. In some lighting it looks different. So I mean his hair's blonde, but it's got like, sometimes it looks like it has a ginger tint, which I don't know where he would get that from, because no one in Jake's or my family has ginger hair. So I don't know where that would come from, but I know some babies are just like born with ginger hair randomly, but his hair isn't ginger, it's blonde, but he has like, I don't know, it's like a ginger tint to it, like in some lighting, basically, is what I'm trying to say. He's just getting bored now. He just wants to look at himself. You want to look at yourself? Are you being vain? You getting excited? He's trying to grab at my top now, which is lucky it's not my skin, because that really hurts. But he wants to look at himself. I think that's most stuff covered. So I'm pretty sure that is anyway. If I've forgotten something, then, well, I hope I haven't. But if you have any questions or anything, then just leave it in the comments below, and then I'll answer those. Or if you think I've missed something and you're interested to know about Charlie, like whatever I've missed, then also feel free to ask. But I think that's most stuff covered with what he's doing. He's quite lazy, because he's just not that interested in learning things at the minute. And he's a lot more clingy than what Kai was also. You know, it's difficult to leave Charlie by himself because he doesn't like it. But yeah, he's trying to grab everything. if you see him moving around a lot, it's him trying to grab everything. He's trying to grab my hand right now, and then he tries to grab my phone. He does that all of the time. He just keeps grabbing everything. Now he's trying to pinch me, but yeah, it's quite funny. But he's very strong for his age as well. Kai was exactly the same, you know, really strong. He can stand up for ages on his legs. He's just very... Ow! He just scratched me. He's just very stocky and like chubby. He's got loads of fat rolls on his thighs, which I just like that on babies. I think babies are really cute if they have loads of fat rolls. Because Kai was the same. He had loads of fat rolls, and he's getting all excited now. Are you excited? Let me play this. He's still trying to look at himself. Yeah, he just... he wants to look at himself. Charlie? Look. Charlie, look. He's gonna look at himself now. He actually wants to look at himself. It's quite funny. He's getting grumpy. Are you getting grumpy? What's wrong? Yeah, I'm going to go because Charlie's getting a bit fed up. Obviously looking at himself is not entertaining him anymore. But that's an update anyway. I've probably rambled too much, but that's as much as I can think of. And we're going to go now because Kai's still screaming his head off in his room. So he's happy when he looks at himself. Anyway, Charlie's quite vain, obviously. But yeah, we're going to go. And like I said, hopefully that covered most things. Yeah, so we're going to go. Okay, bye.